Don't try to sneak into your room like that. I know what you've got behind your back. Records. More new records.
Day three of the Capital Audio Fest. For some reason, they don't have the Capital Audio Fest sign here that they used to have. But anyway. All right, we're in the Now Listen Here room, and they've got a pair of... The Acora guy gets around, boy. That pair of Acoras. The lit-up ones are beautiful. And VAC. And they have a VPI here, direct drive. All right, so Bear Clark, that's you.
I am.
And this is your first time at this show?
It's actually my second time. I came last year the first time, and we were in a hallway upstairs, and frankly I was surprised. This show drew people from across the eastern seaboard.
I know.
Folks I didn't see at Axpona, I saw here.
That's right.
And so we came back. We thought this is cool. It's a good show.
And your background is what?
Acoustic design and engineering for high fidelity audio products and musical instruments since 1987. So,
okay, so now you have a headphone here that is very attractive looking.
It's a weird thing, right? There's little tiny in-ear. Here, I'll grab a more standardized kind of base model. So yeah, this device is the holder, and inside are these little tiny, we call them in-ear computers. And they are a computer. They've got an ARM quad-core processor, an ARM M0 coprocessor. They've got balanced armature speakers. They've got a Class AB amplifier, twin cadence 10 silica hi-fi DSPs, 9624 streaming. So this is a kind of a desktop audio system, all miniaturized to fit inside your head.
And you were telling me it's a one element armature.
Yeah, it's a single balanced armature.
Balanced, yeah.
And we use the 10 silica DSP to acoustically correct for the ear canal, and also for the anomalies that are present at the upper regions of really any speaker. But balanced armatures can sound shrill at certain frequencies, and we're in a position, because of the DSP, to be able to totally customize the tuning and give you an acoustically perfect flat response in the ear, and that's provable on screen.
And this is a very, very crowded field right now. There's hundreds of companies.
There are, but I'll tell you, most of those companies are producing consumer products. Right. And at a consumer product price point of $300-$500, you can't do this. Yeah. Our bill of materials for a base unit is $1,200 for the raw parts and pieces, no labor, and it's completely assembled here in the United States, with 85% of the bill of materials being origin BOM USA. So if you think about what our product would actually cost, if it were sold in a retail location, we'd have to charge $10,000 for a product that's got a $1,200 BOM.
If you're doing it directly, you got to be still selling it for like $4,000 or $5,000.
They are. $4,000 or $5,000 is kind of the typical price point. Although people customize them and they take the price points up higher, but typically about $4,000 or $5,000 gets you in the game.
To buy this,
yeah,
to get you in the game. Okay, I heard it. It sounds very, very good.
You did listen. What did you think?
It sounded really, really good.
Yeah?
I've got much less expensive ones that sound really good too. I'm not sure it sounds as good as that, but they sound really good. One element.
Also a single armature.
Yeah,
but
actually a driver.
A driver, wired or wireless?
Wireless.
Wireless. Yeah. Who's you using?
It's a Technics AZ100.
I heard about this. In fact, I heard them at CES. It's a nice unit. Physically a little large. It's difficult to fit it in all ears, but it's a nice device.
For
great device.
$300, whatever. Yeah. This is on a different level.
It is, and a lot of what you're doing with the price. In fact, you can bring your camera over here, and
I'm talking about sonically. It's on a different level.
I'll turn the flashing lights off because it's not good for video.
Yeah.
But this is fun. So this is what happens when you remove the one screw that holds the product together. So if I take this and I pull it out of its case, and you look closely, you'll see one 1 millimeter screw right there.
Right.
When I undo that screw, it all comes apart. And that allows us to upgrade the technology as we continue to cram more and more processing power on the CPU chip. Or if you want to replace a battery, right? Or if you blow a speaker, right? And that's the tiny single armature, rear ported, balanced armature that is co-patented between Klipsch and Sonyan. Wow. And so all of this is modular. Think of it as a chassis, just like the amplifiers over here from VAC, right? So as technology marches on, you're able to always upgrade and renew. You never throw this device away. So you can buy this one time, use it literally for the rest of your life, and just keep upgrading the circuit and the battery inside.
And it's very lightweight, and it's comfortable.
It's less weight than an AirPod. Yeah. It's half the physical size, and because it's all ceramic, right? This is all made from zirconium.
Oh.
Okay, it's unscratchable. I can take my rings, I can go crazy on it. Yeah. You can't scratch it, you can't crush it, you can't break it. I'm a big guy, and I can't break this.
The only thing you can do is drop it between the seats on an airplane.
You can definitely drop it between the seats, and
now what you got to do is build it a thing that beeps to show you where it is.
I know, and I didn't have room to put a beacon chip inside, but maybe on this next round we'll find a way to squeeze a beacon in.
It's scary on an airplane like that when you have the thing in your ears.
Yeah, but you know what?
Fall asleep.
This I sleep in.
Yeah.
And because it locks into my ear, I'll show you something on camera. Let me grab this is the ear tip that's correct for me. And I'm going to put this number 5 on, and I'm going to put this in my ear. Now, you ready to watch me? That does not fall out. And guess what? I can sleep in it.
Yeah.
It won't come out of my ear.
Yeah.
It won't get dislodged.
That's how I wake up every morning.
Unlike all of those other earphones that you're worried about losing, you're not going to lose this. So even though it's a bit expensive, you don't have to worry about losing it.
And how long have you been doing this? I mean, this particular business, T10.
Well, I raised the first money in 2015. I wrote the first patents in 2012. And from 2015 to 22 was 60,000 hours of R&D. And we actually launched in 22. So it took me 8 years of R&D to bring this product to the world.
And how are you doing?
Doing pretty well.
Doing well?
Yeah.
And how are you reaching your customers, aside from going to a hi-fi
YouTube.
Yeah.
We had a couple of reviewers that wrote really positive things about us, and that's brought us a ton of business.
Yeah.
There was a YouTube guy that came through Axpona earlier this year and did an impromptu demo. We didn't even know he was a YouTube guy.
Yeah.
And he posted his video about a week after Axpona, and we had a massive, from around the world, Saudi Arabia to Australia, people that saw Danny's video.
Yeah.
And so I would say the internet, and then we have one retailer, Harrods in London.
Yeah, that's good.
So people can find us overseas by visiting Harrods, or they can go to T10Bespoke.com or T10 Bespoke on Instagram. And my phone number is published on the web. It's available to all. So most of our customers actually just call me and say, hey, I heard about you. I'd like to build a unit. And then we work with them, design the unit, and hand build it.
So every unit is just
built to order, one at a time for each customer.
So you don't sell off the shelf, just off the shelf?
You know, we have that white one, this one. That's a base model. It's available on the website. It's quick ship, so we can make this in 3 weeks because we've always got this colorway available.
Right.
But if somebody wants to do something highly customized, like for instance, this unit is the third one for an attorney in St. Louis who met us at Axpona, interestingly enough. Oh. He's an attorney that defends and sues police departments, including he represented the Ferguson Police Department in that whole deal.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so he's got all of these Latin legal phrases that are cast into the sterling silver. That's his family crest and custom silver button. And this is a unit that's been made completely and exclusively for Chris. So, you know, a unit like this in sterling silver, this is about an $8,000 piece.
And so you have a jeweler that you work with? Or
we do this all in-house.
You do?
We cast all the metal in-house.
Wow.
What you see over here is the digital sculpting. So that's our head sculptor, Thomas Wiedelsbach, who's actually quite famous in his own right. And Thomas does the digital sculpting, and so we make them match people's cars or their religion or their business or their children or anything that's important in their life. And Thomas helps us bring that to life.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This is a really cool thing.
In fact, if you're curious, I'll bring you over here and I'll show you how this works.
Okay.
You might get a kick out of it.
I would.
You know, the audio and the jewelry is a term that's been around for a long time. Everybody's always called hi-fi audio jewelry.
Yeah,
right?
what's inside that case is the same crap that everybody else has.
Well, and bullshit.
Yeah, it's not really true.
It's like saying that my product, with $1,200 bill of materials, is the same as an Apple AirPod with $60 bill of materials.
Right.
Sure, they're small devices that go in your ear, but the similarities kind of begin and end right there.
Yeah, you're
in the same vein, because that device that I showed you is renewable and upgradable. Well, wait a minute. I'm never going to throw it away. Why wouldn't I want to customize it to make it match my lifestyle, right?
Just don't make it with a picture of your wife.
Unit,
you make it divorced.
For example, is the tattoos of my customer. And we took his two-dimensional tattoos, three-dimensionalized them, and we cast them right into the metal of his T10. Yeah. So how much more personal can you be than matching somebody's tattoos?
And actually, that was a common theme. We did that with a football player and another guy. We've done 3 people that had tattoos. And you take their tattoos and bring it out.
We match people's religions. I just did a Baha'i religious piece.
Oh, yeah.
Second one for a collector in Australia. And it's for his mom. And I didn't even know what the Baha'i faith was. It turns out they got a beautiful temple in Chicago.
Yeah.
We took all of the architecture from the Baha'i temple in Chicago and sculpted it right into the unit. This is a Buddhist piece for Dr. Gopal in Chicago. And so it's got the Ganesha, it's got the Om, it's got the kite-shaped sapphires that go in the doors that were from his mother's necklace who's passed.
There are people that would say this is completely out to lunch, completely self-absorbed, but it's cool.
You know what? Dr. Gopal says he sits at night and he rubs his unit for good luck while he listens to hi-fi. Now listen,
That sounds
is that self-indulgent? Sure.
rubbing your unit. Okay,
Why wouldn't you rub your unit at night? That sounds good.
You should love your unit.
You should love your
You should
unit.
love your unit. That's your advertising headline. You should love your unit and rub it at night. Okay, that's a good headline.
Your unit,
I think
you
so.
will.
If we put that into the press, we're going to credit you as having created that tagline. It's pretty good.
I've done worse, believe me. All right, this is fascinating.
Isn't that cool?
Glad I stopped by.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, it sounds really good too.
It does sound really good. It does sound good.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Have a great show.
They had to get a hold of you. And
Yeah. Barrett Ear Micro, 816-898-0728. Call me anytime.
Do it today.
I'm looking for a date.
Order today.
Order today.
Order one, you'll get the
For a
second
limited
one,
time only.
And you get the second one free, right?
Not,
No.
no, sir.
I came into the Burmester room to hear the big Burmester amplifiers, which are, you see, these are Class D amplifiers, but they're big. No, they're not really Class D, I'm just joking. And there was this loudspeaker here that I was interested in hearing, and this is called the...
Master Artist Masterpiece.
Okay. And you're the designer?
Yep, Chris, Master Artist Audio out of Memphis, Tennessee.
And so the design is you've got an Acora mid-range driver.
We use a 7-inch Acora cell mid-range, a raw 140D ribbon, and then on the sides we use the 8-inch Acora aluminum sandwich cone driver.
I see. And you for now you're selling these direct.
Direct right now.
To everybody in Memphis who walks in, you can sell them a pair of speakers.
Yes, sir.
Is this the only speaker that you make so far?
No. We have 5 models in this line.
Is this the newest one?
This is our biggest, second to the biggest one. We have one above it that uses the 11-inch drivers on the side.
And is packing them and shipping them a real story in and of itself?
We can get it done.
Yeah. How heavy?
Home of FedEx.
Yeah. How heavy is it?
400 pounds.
400 pounds.
Yeah.
So you
They come in crates.
You send it out as a one-piece speaker, but when FedEx is finished with it, it's a two-piece speaker.
2 or 3.
Have you ever had any of that cause issues?
No, knock on wood.
that's
No, so far we've been lucky.
What are you knocking on when you knock on that?
We do everything out of leather, OEM leather.
And
This is Porsche, graphite gray Porsche leather.
And the cabinet itself is what? Is it MDF or
Birch,
it's what? Birch.
Russian birch. Yep. We do it out of metal facades. We do out of wood veneers. They're a la carte, bespoke, whatever you want. We
And
can
then I
do it.
kind of guessed the price at retail if it was sold through retail distribution, but the price to factory direct you're selling it at right
About
now is
65 to 70 grand, depending on the.
That's a really good deal, and they do sound really good.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you, Chris. Good luck getting a dealer base. There still is a
working on
dealer
it.
base. There still is a dealer
Oh,
base.
yeah.
Okay.
We're working on it.
And how did you end up with Burmester in?
My buddy Norm. You know Norm Steinke,
Of course,
I'm sure.
I know Norm. Yeah.
We got 30 years history, so
wow.
I'm a Burmeister guy.
Oh, okay, cool, beautiful stuff.
Matter of fact, he's the one that convinced me to take them out of Memphis.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Once he heard them at my house.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chris. I appreciate it.
I appreciate
So this is we're in the audience room. I just played Anthony Wilson's record, and it sounded wonderful. It did sound wonderful. And so this is a big speaker for audience to do.
Correct. It's the first full range design called the Bell Array Clairaudient. No crossovers, just high passes between the drivers. We have the two top drivers, A3, that are covering a range from 21K flat all the way down to, 120 hertz. And then we have the midwoofer picking up frequencies from 120 to 60. That 7-inch midwoofer is self-powered by a plate amplifier in the back, proprietary to Audience, Class D, 300 watt amp, as well as powering the side-firing 10-inch subwoofer. In addition to that, the plate amplifier contains the automatic room correction that the program's been specifically designed and written for us. Very effective. Using a simple microphone, less than 1 minute of setup time. And for someone who doesn't believe in that, which I never did myself in the past until I used this, being condensed and designed exactly to what we wanted, you have full override adjustments on the back.
I see.
Gain, crossover point, and phase.
And so when you play a record, is it digitized going in, or does it stay analog all the way through?
Not at all. See, DSP is only for the subwoofers.
I see.
For the bass response. Everything else upstairs is analog.
And those are Ralph Carson's Class D amplifiers.
Correct. Yeah, the rather famous Class D amps.
Yeah, it's used for giant tube amplifiers, and that proves that you can make sweet-sounding Class D amplifiers because it sounded really good. Sweet.
Right. Now, the low point impedance on the speakers is 8.5 ohms, and nominal is 9.3, with a very flat impedance curve at 88 dB efficiency. So, I drove them with 10 watts of first watt amplification with the SID4.
Yeah.
Going down to 5 watts and 4 ohms.
Okay, that's good for our purposes for now. That's enough. I'm just going to take a close-up picture of it.
Sure.
Okay, we're in the Acora vac room, and they've got the S.A.T. turntable with the CF109 arm, and they've got an render digital thing and a Lampizator. I guess that's the DAC, and then they have the DAC and VAC, and this is VAC electronics. Back line stage and phono stage, and of course the big Acora speakers. These are some good records. Okay, we got the big Acora here. And hope Stevie lets me run this video, you never know. C.A.T amplifiers. He's got his VPI direct drive turntable. Okay, so the last minute buyers. The action was not too swift before, but it's the panic record buyers on their last.
Once we strip all this out, we'll never have to do the process again.
Okay.